Guys, so applying a face pack, we'll leave it on for 10 minutes and then go about doing the day's work. So I wanted to talk about the law of attraction a little. The law of attraction helped me manifest these videos. For me, the law of attraction is nothing more than prayer, effective prayer. Okay, so because I feel that when you are praying, you are having the faith and you're connecting with God, and that is what is affecting these manifestations. So when you pray, like Jesus had said, when you pray, go into thy closet. I have to remember the quote, but basically you have to kind of shut the doors, enter within and pray. So when you enter within, you are changing your inner thoughts, you are focusing on the good, you are not letting error thoughts enter into your consciousness. So when you keep on focusing on good and you're grateful and you're focusing on God and your connection with God, your creator, and you are also grateful to what you already have, what happens? You are at a different level. Your thoughts have shifted. There's a shift in mindset. I don't know if you have ever experienced this, but when you pray, it's the same thing I feel when they are doing the manifestations. They are basically changing their thoughts, controlling their thoughts. They are not letting themselves be sucked into negativity. They are not letting themselves being sucked into oh, why poor me, why I have bad health, I have no money, I have this, I have that, feelings of lack. They are instead replacing it with I have prosperity, I have abundance, I have health. And I think the missing link is, and this is very profound, the missing link is, this I learned from my practitioner, so all the credit goes to Christian Science and Mary Baker Eddy. So the missing link is, I have prosperity because God has is prosperous. My job is to reflect God. I don't create. God creates. So God has made me good, and God has made me prosperous. God has made me abundant. God has given abundance. He said God made me good, and then God was happy with the creation, and God gave abundance. So as a reflection of this God, I can only reflect abundance. I can only reflect prosperity. I cannot have poverty, because God does not and did not create poverty. There will be many people who will say that I see poverty, people in poverty below. I see beggars on the street. I see people crying, not able to provide meals to their kids. They have, believe it or not, it's all in the thought, and they have created this for themselves, knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, there have been, while you say that nobody would want to be born a beggar, nobody would want to be poor, there are many other stories. There are stories of people who have been born as beggars, who have been born into dire poverty, have taken a quantum leap and are successful. The success may be different. It could be they were successful becoming millionaires. Some of them have successful coming and getting blue collar or white collar or whatever jobs you say, office jobs. So success is different. They have changed. And there are people who were multi-millionaires who at this moment are staying on the streets homeless. So what would you say about that? What are you going to say about that? So think, it is all in the thought. Let's look at sambar. So I'm putting a little water, putting oil. Need a lot of oil because I need to roast the vegetables. Going to add the vegetables which I had chopped without the water. Tomatoes, I'm just chopping them up a little big. And another tomato. I forgot to, this is raw banana. Carrot. I'm making it fine because at least some of this will get up, become a paste and the kids will eat, otherwise they won't touch it. Potato, onion. Now I'm going to add a bit of sugar, salt, turmeric, um, red chili powder, I'm going to steam it. And this should roast. I've already made the dal and kept, so I'll simply add it to that. And I have chopped some I have washed some coriander and kept. I'll chop it and add it on top. This is the roasted bananas. The bananas were getting too ripe, so I've roasted them. Sure, the veggies look cooked. Don't want them smashed. Now I'm going to add some dal. Tamarind paste, coriander, give it a quick boil. It's tasting real good. Need some more tamarind paste. Should have used the other sieve. Let me go get the other one. Much better, much better. That one was very difficult. The holes are too fine, so everything just gets blocked. I don't have time to waste on that. So we are done. I'll just give it one boil so that it just blends in. Probably a little, let me see, does it need a little chili powder? Yeah, a little red chili. We are done. Sambar is done. It's time to clean up again. So I wanted to talk to you all about manifestations. Um, I've been watching a couple of videos. I actually read a book on manifestation. Not exactly manifestation, it was more prayer based. And I have come to believe that manifestations are more for me it is like a prayer coming to fruition, like as though when God fulfills your wishes, ask and you shall receive. So for me manifestation is more of prayer, you know. I've read all these prayer things. I've read all the things about manifestation, and I believe that as I started praying more, manifestations started increasing for me. So basically, I equate manifestations to prayer-based thinking, and this is my reason. I feel that when you pray, you go into a different state of mind. Okay, you're releasing the manifestation occurs basically for two reasons. One is you feel it, when you feel it, sometimes before something is happening, so you are being grateful and accepting say that car in your life or the love for your life, freedom, health, whatever. Before it happens, you're saying, God, thank you, or the universe, thank you. And that is one. Okay, the second one, one is the feeling, intense feeling, it. Second one, and the most important one, is letting go. You're letting go of it, so you are not holding on to that thought of I need to make it work, I need to figure out how that is going to work, I need to figure out the way this is going to happen this way only, by this method only, by this time only, this amount only. That is also what I find when I watch these manifestation videos. I find that totally wrong. They are focusing, like they are you're restricting basically your manifestation. You're saying that I want $20,000 by say February 20th 2018 by 10 p.m. That means you're restricting, one is the amount 20,000, you're restricting the time. So there are so many factors coming into play. Instead you should be translating things into thoughts. Translate things into thoughts. So what are these things? So say the $20,000, all this is ultimately what? It would mean different things for different people. It could mean, for some people, it could mean freedom, ability to spend time with loved ones. to do what you please, you know, different things. So you have to translate the thing into the thought. What does it actually mean? And then you need to work on the thoughts, you know, and then feel those thoughts. That is when manifestations start occurring. So that is my take on it. Everybody is different. I have been kind of, I don't know, intentionally or unintentionally manifesting food, I guess. Today another neighbor has given me jackfruit. It's right here. So yesterday a neighbor had given me, you would have seen in yesterday's video, she gave me curries. That was another neighbor. So it looks like this week I'm manifesting food. So this is jackfruit, which is from their own orchard, and you know, no pesticides, nothing. So I'm so grateful. I'm so happy to see all this working in our life. And okay, this is around 11 o'clock, and we are having kind of a brunch, if you can say. Dosa and the sambar I made, nobody wanted to eat, though I've been up from long time ago. Even I didn't want to eat alone. So now we are going to have fruits and dosa and sambar. I am swishing and swiping while I speak with you. I have my mask on. I need to keep that on for 10 minutes. Oh, I broke it. 10 minutes. So I'll just clean up in those 10 minutes. So when you think about law of attraction, now you should be knowing that it is actually possible. You can also understand why miracles happen. In any religion it can be. It doesn't mean only in Christianity or Hinduism or whatever. It is total faith, uplifting faith, total trust in another intelligence, in another power apart from us, from myself. See, I can of myself do nothing is very powerful. I can't really do anything of myself. Everything is possible because God has given me the power to do that. So it is God's power. And when you leave your doing to God, you feel empowered because it's off your shoulders. Now you don't have to do anything, you don't have to prove anything, because God is omnipotent, God is all powerful, all present and all knowing. This is from Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. So when He knows everything, He is all knowing, He's all present, He's all seeing. Why do I have to even fear? And the doing is not in me. The doing is the God. So that kind of lifts or removes any barriers in my thought. And that is when the so-called miracles happen. But miracles are natural. Miracles are a normal way of being. It is not an abnormal way of being. The miracle would be what? Having health, having prosperity, having riches, having abundance. Well, God has already ordained that for us, prophesied that for us, made that for us. So it is ours. And you'll also find that the more you connect with God, or the more you do these law of abundance and all these kind of things, you will find that your ability to have intuition increases. Your intuitive thoughts increase. So you will be knowing what is right from what is wrong, and you'll be able to focus and do things right. So that is what has happened for me. I manifested this video. I wanted to do a collab. I tried getting many collabs, but it didn't work for me. There were some great people I asked. I'll tell you what all has happened when I went for collabs. Went asking for collaborations. Some of them did not respond. Some of them said, give me some time and I will do it, and they didn't go ahead with it. One lady showed interest. Actually, I like her channel, and the awful thing is that when I was trying to do the collab with her, I felt terribly sick. My computer totally conked off. I had no recording software. I had no editing software. All things which had to happen wrong happened, and finally, maybe that girl thought that, you know, there are so many excuses. If she really wanted to do, she would make it happen, and so she stopped responding. But that was what truly had happened. So at that time I felt very bad, and then I realized that if it is right for me and right for her, this would happen. So this was not meant to be. Then one lady whom I approached, she said, if you call me on the phone, okay, then we can think of it. So I actually called her. You know, it is very difficult for me to call people. You know, I'm an introvert. I think now I'm not. Maybe I've healed that. But so I called her, and she did not go ahead with any collab. So she cheated me. Not only that, whatever videos, I started doing live videos, she copied me in that. The day I went live, I think the same day or the next day, she started doing that. So she started literally copying me. So at that time, my mindset was not so good. So it affected me a lot. And then I went off doing videos for a long time. So now I wanted, I thought to God that, you know, I wanted somebody to collab with who is in line with what I do, whom I really admire. And guess what? 2 or 3, whenever I started this challenge, that actually on that day, I saw this video by Sophia. I had not been watching for some time, for a week or so, and then I saw this, and she said that she's doing the challenge and anybody can join. I approached her, and my videos are included in that challenge. So this collaboration which God has set up for me is much better than the one-on-one collaboration. I'm collaborating with some beautiful ladies like Dee, there's Angela, there's Sophia, there are many others in this challenge. You can just go and watch their videos, and also on top of that, they are not limited to this country. They are from all over the world. What else can you expect? So this is truly something I'm extremely grateful for, and a real law of manifestation success. I mean, really. So everybody, that is all for today with this Flylady video. It has gone into law of attraction and what I have manifested and my thoughts on prayer in law of attraction. So do watch the entire video. I am done for today, finished the switching and swiping, making breakfast, lunch, put a load of laundry that's going to be done now. I have to just dry it, and I have no other tasks for today. I'm done for today. Looking forward to next week for the next zone, so that I can kind of reset my home and get this Flylady system going, which I have neglected for a long time. It is fun, it is exciting to see the house getting back into order, because once you just, you know, go back, get lazy, things get a bit difficult. There's a lot of stuff piled up. There's a lot of things, you know, which are not in their place, things which have not been cleaned, so things like that. So enjoying this process, and do check the other ladies out. I'm leaving the playlist below. subscribe to their channels, watch their videos. All of them have different perspectives on life, different perspectives on the Flylady system. Couple of them are not exactly doing the Flylady system, so it will be really good watching. It's not only about Flylady, it's just about getting your house packed in order. And so let's keep focused and keep going. Hopefully one of these videos is going to motivate you to get your life back in order. Thank you guys, love you all, and we will meet again very soon.